Hello and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. In the last episode we met the mysterious Lady Webb and her team of ciphers who's investigating the Leaden Key as well, and she gave us some info about the leader, Theos Arcanon. What's this? Penhelm! You heard about me investigating your soul reading? Are you here to take me out?
What?
We should probably level up before we talk to him. Let's go for that. Do one more athletics. Get some more max fatigue. Or maybe some survival and one athletics. Yeah, that'll do. And then we have abilities. Vigorous defense. Once per encounter, but I don't think we need much more tankiness from him. We'll do one of these passives instead. Minus 16% armor speed penalty. Maybe get another weapon specialization. Unbending. 50% of damage taken converted to healing over time. That's pretty good. 20% of graces converts to hits. Also pretty good. 10 accuracy. Friendly aura. But that minus accuracy, that I don't like that. Clear out. That could be good. Or a lunge into battle. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that. Done. Next one. Alana. We are get 1 point in survival, and then we'll save the rest. Oh, she got some new spells right here. That's sweet. Is that level 4 spells? Oh my god. He's probably gonna get more spells too, Durance is. We'll put one in mechanics and we'll save the rest. And he also got new spells. Sweet. And also Aloth. He's probably gonna get more spells as well. We'll save for lore. Hello, spells. Concussive missiles, that sounds good. 5 missiles of pure force, causing a shockwave of crushing damage to anyone close to the impact. So it's got both single and multiple damage, or AoE. Grimoire imprint and a wall of flame. Or an essential phantom. Aloth duplicate, no. Foe being stunned for 7 seconds. Or we could do confusion. Or a wall of flame. I think, yeah, we'll do this one. Stunning is pretty good. And done. Now, Penhelm. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey.
Hello. Penhelm's face is white. Just talked to that little cipher, did you? One of my novitiates told me he'd seen someone in the records room. Give me the affidavit. I've done nothing to you. Your superiors deserve to know the truth. What truth? That over a century ago I was an Aediran who's dust in the ground now? I'll ask you one more time, give that back. Don't be a fool, we're in public. Which is why everyone will be shocked to hear that you assaulted a company of Crucible Knights without provocation. Especially knowing you're so highly regarded in the keep. Oh, come on, so rude. I didn't want to kill you. I just wanted to disgrace you and get you kicked out of the order. That's kind of the same, right? Almost. Attacks will triumph of the Crusaders. When an ally in the area delivers a killing blow, he or she recovers endurance. That's pretty good. A new seal. Blinding and inflicting burn damage. That sounds pretty good. Let's put that right over there. Alana, what did you get? Wicked Briars. Is that... yeah, that's friendly, so I don't want to do that right now. A wave of water. So that's like a conal attack-ish. Hailstorm. Conjure Blight. Calling the World's Maw. And a boiling spray. This sounds good. I want to do that. And Aloth, you also want to do one of your new ones. Stun him. Wait, why can't I do that? Oh! Aha! So I switched you with an ally. Okay, I misread that. But that's pretty cool too. So if like Durance is in trouble, I can swap that out and stun everyone who's attacking him. Pretty good. Let's attack you. You guys are probably gonna come in closer. So that should hit all of you. Nice! And they're on Aloth. Or, yeah, Aloth. You guys go for him. You Hulk out. And help out with that. Down goes Penhelm. And we got the breastplate from his court, probably. Oh, come on. Done and done. The last one. I don't like killing Crucible Knight novitiates, but they were in league with that son of a bee. We have the breastplate for our friend over at the Expedition Hall. Sweet. But we're probably gonna have to go back to the Crucible Keep and talk about what happened. What's this? No? Nedin?
Welcome.
A woman stands in the shade of the garden, muttering to herself. She's fixated on the page of a large and well-worn tome, seemingly oblivious to the blooming flowers and the cool, fragrant breeze. She only looks up at when your shadow crosses her page. Do you mind? I'm rather busy. With what? I'm studying soul attachment. We all know that souls move into people at birth and out of them at death, but we still have a lot of questions about what makes them stick, so to speak. What do you mean by that? Soul powers bodies and gives them their tissues life, but only when they're firmly attached. It's separation that leads to the whole spate of soul-related ailments, including the Hollowborn. But if we understood how to reattach souls, we could end Waydwin's legacy, maybe even conquer death. That's the theory anyways. Unfortunately, I haven't or don't have all the research I need to put it into practice. What do you need? There's a manuscript called The Theorems of Pangram. It contains research from Pangram's experiments on detached souls. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries is rumored to have a copy in the Elder Archives. Pangram's work is considered to be one of the more daring animancy texts, not something generally circulated amongst novices, nor easy to get a hold of. I wonder if we might have a peek at it. The theorems could advance my research by leaps and bounds, but Grimda, the High Archivist, worships Veil, which means she has some paradoxical views on sharing and restricting knowledge. And since she's not exactly a proponent of animancy, she tends to restrict the kinds of information that would be useful to me. I'm sorry to hear that. Look at me spilling my troubles. It's kind of you to listen, but I should really get back to work. Anything else? So did I get a quest? Yes, I did. Whew, I almost worried by being nice to her, I screwed that up. But we got it. Now, the Sanitarium. I think there was a quest for Aloth in here to talk about something with someone. Here we go, two-sided. Find an expert on awakening somewhere in Defiance Bay. Oh yeah, he had an awakened soul in him. That was the thing. Also, it looks like Kana leveled up. We'll do... I don't think he needs more lore. Maybe we'll do something else. Like some athletics. Ooh, and a new phrase. Frightened attacks. 10% against frightened attacks. 10% defense against terrified attacks. Reload speed, I like that. And a rate of fire, of course. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Now, who can I talk to? Can I? Ooh, I can. But there's probably just books in here. Do I even want those? Got an animaster over there. There's probably going to be a named guy we want to talk to. I should probably search these just in case. Grab all of it. This one as well. There might be like a scroll or some kind in one of these, so I gotta check. Is this like the head Animancer office? Nance.
Hail and well met.
I'm afraid I don't practice anymore, child. Too busy with my research. Oh, the scepter pieces we found in Ondra's gift, remember? Here we go, we got the pieces all together. That chatty old fishwive's been blabbing about me, I see. Never trust your secrets to a man with so much salt in his beard. Anyway, let's see what you got. She examines the scepter, her eyes hooded by crinkled flesh. Oh, I can't do it. I can't haggle. Immortal told you true, I'll buy this. Unfortunately, a broken scepter isn't as valuable as he may have led you to believe. I'll think about it.
Point the way.
So maybe if I talk with you instead, you have more lore. What? Requirements not met? And perception. Don't I have anyone with that much... What? I should be able to get this. Perception 14. He has 19. And lore 4. He has like 8 or 9? Or is it going off of hers? Do I have something that gives 1 perception? Some sort of item? Perception, please. Sturdy. Ah, perception. So if I give this to her, will that work? Yes! So it goes off of the party leader or the created character, the main character. You seem a little too excited. What aren't you telling me? Sharper than in metal, I see. The truth is, I could repair the scepter. It's broken, sure enough, but the pieces themselves are in good condition. Making it whole again is a matter of alchemy. Expensive alchemy. I've got to soak the broken ends in fiend's blood compound to reconnect them. Never mind the embalming work to restore the enchantments. I could do it to the tune of 1,800 pans. Let's see here. I'm giving you a rare opportunity to work with an Engwyfin scepter. Surely you can bring the price down. Aye, perhaps if you want to bargain and haggle with every dragon blood vendor and import merchant in the city. Very well. You can have the satisfaction of working an old woman to an early grave for only 1,500. Yeah, sure. Let's see what happens. I expect you'll want to watch and see what your money's been put to good use. Better get comfortable then. After what feels like hours, she returns to the main hall with you and presents the scepter. Looking at it, you'd never know it had been broken in the first place. This may be the finest work I've ever done, if I may say so. And thank you for giving me the opportunity. Examining a piece like this is a dream come true for someone of my field. Take good care of it. Thank you, but what do you know about awakenings? Not much, I'm afraid, but the Sanitarium attracts experts from all over. I'm sure someone here can help you out. Alright, let's just go through this. Blah blah blah. Done. There should be someone that we can talk to. Is someone gonna be like downstairs? And let's check out the scepter we just got as well. The Engwyfin scepter. And 12 to 19. 200 scepter. Should I give it to you? 12 to 19 compared to what he's using. But that's not very good. Although it does have speed. Some more attack speed. I'll take it for you. We'll see how it goes. And hopefully we'll find a awakening specialist down here in the bowels of the Sanitarium. Otherwise, we're pretty screwed. And Aloth is not gonna like that. Who do you have? Is this where all the crazy people are? So far, Sanitarium looks more like a library. But this looks like... maybe cells. Modred. Hello. An animator scribbles feverishly on a parchment scroll while his free hand dances through the air, counting off unseen objects. His lips moves in silent discourse. As your shadow falls over his scroll, he looks up at you with mingled perplexity and irritation.
Hail and well met.
Can I help you? I'm looking for an expert on awakenings. I heard that Valian woman studies them. You should go talk to her instead. Sure, what are you working on? My area of focus is wicts. More specifically, how to cure them. I think we've seen wicts. There's like a tiny hollowborn, I guess. Oh yeah, they look like kids. They're tiny kids. Yeah, whatever. Why do you do it? Because it's important. Sure. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, hello. There's no stealing. In a corner of Modrep's lab rests a large weathered trunk. It seems likely to contain something important, if only by virtue of its size. Examine. The lack of dust on the trunk's surface and the long scratches on the tile flooring suggest that the trunk is frequently used and moved throughout the laboratory despite its considerable size. Deep yet narrow gouges score the wood at the edges of the trunk. They look like claw marks. Oh shit, he's got a wick in there, doesn't he? I should probably quick save before I do anything else. Open! You'll need to find a key. Boo! And that one has the seal icon, so I'm gonna go with you.
Got it.
Hello.
Can you get there? You'll be behind him, so it's not in line of sight, right? Come on. He still sees me! He's got eyes on the back of his neck. What a son of a bee. Bella Sage? Are you the Valian woman?
Welcome.
A woman paces back and forth, her feet crunching on the soft red carpet. She gestures and mumbles to herself, shaking her head as she pores over pages of notes. Ikozi! Here I am, looking so hard for answers in my research that I do not see the Kif standing in front of me. What can I do? What the hell is Ikozi? I'm looking for an expert. Ak, that would be me. Though the lack of research subjects has made me more of an expert on counting floorboards. I would like to transfer Animacy's success in buttressing? Butt-ressing? How do you rest someone's butt? Pre-awakened souls to soothing those whose souls have already awakened. But I need subjects, and most of the patients here are too broken to produce reliable results. It is a tragedy to have come so far for nothing. Well, you're in luck. I have a volunteer here in Aloth. What's with these damn random phrases? Who is it? I don't know about this. Don't be silly. The process is perfectly harmless. All you must do is stand in that cage. I beg your pardon? I jest. You Adirans are so uptight. I do not even know what the thing is used for. It belonged to the last occupant of this office, I think. Now they upgraded him to a cell. Again, I jest. So I need you to sit here and try to relax. But don't try too hard, then you will not be relaxing. Indeed. And you must also wear these. A little cold, but the copper will help conduct your essence. She fastens thick copper bands to Aloth's forehead and wrists. As he ratchets them tighter, his face twitches with suppressed irritation. Now, I will examine your soul through my scope. It is fitted with Adra lenses cut to different thickness and concavities. By manipulating them, I find the angles and densities that will allow me to track the anomalies in your soul. How exciting! I've never seen this sort of thing performed. It seems suitably complicated. Does this mean we'll get to talk to Iselmin more? I like that lady. But first, we must find this cunning interloper. You will answer some personal questions while I make adjustments. Don't worry, I'm sure we won't hear any of it. Very well. Also, you're not sitting down. You should be sitting down over there. To begin, tell me something personal, something from a time before your awakening. There's nothing to tell. I was just a normal child living in the Sifwood. He looks at you. His face is set in a frown, but the rigid edges of apprehension show through nevertheless. Interesting, so is he hiding something? What do you remember about your home? As you speak to Aloth, you feel your voice like a bell in your chest. It tolls softly, luring him into the mists of his own memory. Belisage doesn't seem to notice anything, but you feel as if your words are soothing his essence, untangling its many threads. Comfortable, modest, quiet when mother is away, which is most of the time. Quite enough to hear the clink of glass on wood. This is when I know to be most careful. Father is good at hiding the bottles. Mother, when she is home, is good at pretending not to notice them. This is good. I'm starting to see something. Continue. Tell us about the time you awakened. I am in my 5th year of training. Mother is home. I can let my guard down a little because she's around. Because when she's around, he's usually only angry with her. But he has heard that I have had trouble casting missiles, that my flame shield is unstable. He's furious that I have failed, and Mother's presence reminds him that he has failed too. The first blow takes me by surprise. One moment I'm sweeping the kitchen, the next I'm sprawled on the ground, stupidly looking at flecks of my own blood at the tile. His boots glistening with fresh polish thud across the floor. He kicks me in the stomach, and I curl up to shield my vitals. But it's pointless. Protecting one thing only leaves something else exposed. Still huddled on the ground, I retreat as fast as I can. I retreat until the vision of a kitchen and my own trembling knees is nothing but a pinprick against a field of black. Madicho! What the hell? He's hypnotized himself with his old memory. You've got to bring him out of it. Quickly, I almost have it. He's probably gonna respond well to rationality. This is just a memory, it isn't real. Aloth's eyes snap open, but the expression you see in them isn't his. And what about those rattles you see in the space twixt your ears? They're real enough for you? That's it! I'm seeing a shift in his essence. Something spreading and congealating. Keep talking, he seems to respond to you. What brought you here? Cracking bones and voices high in ire. The warm molasses feeling that crisps down your gut when crisis is nigh. Belfetto! We have flares of a totally distinct essence. Now, try to get the two of them talking. Aloth, ask Isilmir what she's doing. Sticking weed, worming parasites. You'd say the same to your own kindled twig when it betrays ye. Whatever that means. Must be hard to avoid knowing there's a lady in your body the whole time judging you. Good, yes, very good. I can now see two separate patterns of essence. Where he ebbs, the other flows. It's as if the awakened soul fills the spaces that he leaves empty. Go on. Aloth. Actually, we should probably spread this out because we talked to Aloth first. Isilmir, what exactly are you taking from him? 9 more than I'm giving. He should ask what I did with old man of his. How the last time he laid a hand on us, I break it in 3 places. That wasn't your decision. It's never been your decision. Now I was awakening, but now I'm stuck with ye, and damned if I'll let your ninnying drag us both through the scupper. Very good. I think I've finally got something we can work with. I've tracked Isilmir's essence through the exchange. She had a particularly high density index during the most heated portion of their argument, and her essence seemed to localize most clearly in the lower portion of the subject's left ribcage. That's right around the spleen, which of course means she is triggered by black bile. No doubt the subject's characteristic melancholy is to blame. That's utter horseshit! Black bile, is it? They've certainly spat their share. It is a simpler explanation than I expected, all things considered. Yes, never mind my years of training. I suppose you have a better explanation? You're close. I think Isilmir's appearances are related to potential sources of trouble for Aloth. I suppose that could be true. I'll have to check this against other research. Well and good for you, but what does this mean for me? Belisage frowns at her notes, tapping her cheek with a quill and making a grand show of concentration. However, you catch her stealing a glance at you over the pages. So she doesn't know what the hell she's doing. Let's see. Let's go with this one. I don't think this is a bit too aggressive, I think. It seems that Isilmir steps in when she determines that you're in danger. It's not clear yet whether this is a help or a hindrance. From my position, I'd say it's pretty clearly a hindrance. I've got a lot to process. Regardless, thank you for your help, Alana. And Belisage doesn't get anything. Well, I hope this has been as useful to you as it has been to me. I finally have material worth publishing. You'll be the toast of Revua, Fentre Aloth. Aye, advancing the right-wise principle of animancy. Just what you've always wanted. As you turn to leave, you catch a darting movement out of the corner of your eye. Belisage is humming to herself, still occupied with the scope, but Aloth is holding her notes. He's just about to tuck them into his cloak when he catches you watching. He holds a finger to his lips, his eyes wide and imploring. Please, I don't want my personal information published like this, especially not after her nonsense. Dude, that's kinda not cool. You get your explanation and she gets her research. That was the deal. I'm not gonna help you explain this one, Scholar Boy.
Hey.
We did it! We got some answers. And the quest has been completed. Nice. There's probably gonna be like more quests from him. Average adventure has been completed. Spoils await! Yay! We didn't get robbed on the way back. And the giant got experience and reputation with Gilded Veil. Sweet. How's the construction doing? 3 days and 23 hours. Alright, what else we have in here? An empty cage room. I should probably not open that with you guys standing right here. Actually, we can try it. It doesn't appear to have the steel symbol. The proper key. How about this one? No. And no. Alright, so I think we're done with the Sanitarium for now. Next up, I think we're heading back to... I think there was 1 or 2 houses back in Brackenberry. Then we're gonna deal with the Banshee, which shouldn't take too long. And then we're heading to the Crucible Keep. Then the Expedition Hall. And then Durford Village. However, that is going to be a tale for another day. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.